Alright, we are back in the best of 3 between Ciara and Protois, and you know, Undead doesn't seem too promising apparently for Protois. Human didn't work out, so now he's gonna give Orc a shot. We're gonna see an Orc mirror here on Lost Temple between Ciara, who is up 1-0, who has won the first map quite convincingly, and he is facing Protois, this time with Orc, who could perhaps lose his first best of 3 here even, if he ends up losing here as well. I mean, on Lost Temple, obviously, his chances with his main race would have been extremely slim. But on Turtle Rock, who knows? He decided not to go for Undead. So this, of course, is the Blade Master map, probably in Orc Mirror, I guess, alongside Secret Valley. So I would be quite surprised to see anything else but Blade Master by both of the players, especially Protois, who is an off-race Orc. And yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing here. Other than that, I guess the second burrow will be the next building to be built by both of them. And just hold that thought for us. Ah, no, that's just a scout. Okay. Yeah, second burrow is coming by Protois already. Ciara not quite there yet. He scouted more quickly, therefore his lumber income was delayed a little bit, but now he's getting the second burrow as well. And the first real deviation we could see here is skipping the shop or not skipping the shop before the attack, because there is the fountain here in the middle, which both of the players could make use of early on. And I guess that's what we can expect to see here. Both of the players going towards the middle, trying to creep especially those two camps here, but also here, trying to creep as much as they can, get good items, not lose anything, perhaps kill a grunt of the opponent, and yeah, see how the game goes from there. But usually the entire early game, basically until both of the players reach tier 2 in Orc Mirror, usually will play out in the middle of Lost Temple. So Protois is already a little bit sloppy here. Is he actually going for the green camp first here? Very unambitious. The Blade Master of Ciara properly avoided being found here, or being attacked here by the creeps, whereas Protois is going for it. It looked like for a second like that may have not been his plan, but he went for it eventually as the creeps attacked him. And in the meantime, Ciara is getting an entire bigger orange camp. He's getting the last hit here with the grunt. Nicely done by him. Of course, exposing the grunt here a little bit, but hasn't taken all too much damage thus far. The Blade Master did get Gloves of Haste, and the grunt starts running. In the meantime, tech started for Ciara without shop, and tech started for Protois without shop as well. Blade Master here of Protois has taken way more damage than the Blade Master of the one of Ciara has taken way more damage than one of Protois. He's just chasing the grunt here further and further, but I guess the Blade Master is going to join him, as I guess probably now. He could join him here, yes, and he does so. But 2 grunts of Protois already in position, and this is going to be very painful for the grunt of Ciara already. Perhaps he could even think about suiciding already, but he decides to turn around and run around the forest in the other direction. And he was apparently willing to give up this grunt for getting another creep camp here, but Protois, realizing it, abandons the chase with the Blade Master, goes here, stops the red Orc army from continuing to creep. Blade Master is gotta make sure not to get surrounded, but then again, there's plenty of mana still on both of the Blade Masters, especially on the one of Ciara, who's at full mana. Protois has 1 more Windwalk remaining for the time being, so he's gonna have to be a little bit careful. The grunt of Ciara is still in a bit of trouble. Is he getting... No, he's not getting a surround done here, and it looks like the first grunt is about to fall right now. Is he gonna wake up the creeps though, is the question. No, he isn't. He's running away, and he's going to be chased down here. Or is he? Yes, 1 more hit is only required by the Blade Master of Protois. So he's getting first blood here, but Ciara is going to get another item here, and he's getting the XP as well. So quick level 2 here for him, compared to Protois, who is still at about level 1.5 only. Is he getting this around as well? Wow, Protois playing this micro-wise, playing this quite nicely. He is still down in terms of XP, of course. Ciara finally spending a windwalk here, bugging the grunt out of the surround, but the next grunt has fallen already. 2 grunts down on the side of Ciara, and he's finally gonna get his first kill in return as well. Critical strike 88 is dealing the final blow here to the grunt of Protois. So Ciara has to fall back to the fountain for the moment. He is down to 2 grunts, Protois is down to 3 grunts, tier 2 finishing on both sides. Standard stuff for Ciara at least. Protois is not yet building a second hero. He doesn't have the lumber yet, so that's why he's going to have his second hero slightly later than his opponent. Finally level 2 right now on the Blade Master of Protois as well. He could continue applying some more pressure. I mean, right now position seems somewhat balanced. 1 grunt has been rebuilt already by Ciara quite quickly. We'll see if he's gonna lack something else early on here. So far it's looking, yeah, somewhat decent at least. Somewhat even. I mean, in return, he's gotten the 2 items here, even though the second one was only Ring of Protection. Shadowhunter is out, and it looks like Ciara is going to want to get some creeping done here before going in the middle again. Whereas Protois is healing up here. And yes, apparently he seems to feel confident enough here, realizing that his opponent isn't challenging the middle anymore, and he's going for the red camp immediately. I mean, the heal fountain with grunts is extremely easy to take if you take down all of these, you know, purple-ish skinned gnolls first. So tier 2 buildings finished. Shadowhunter is just now gonna get to the shop. First raider is going to spawn. First walker is just now in production. Shadowhunter gonna get quite close to level 2 here. Not entirely, because the Blade Master did ate him in the beginning of this creep camp, and Protois did get level 3 on his Blade Master. Did he realize that his opponent was coming in here? I'm not sure. What did he find, by the way? Book of the Dead. That could be huge before Disenchant is available, and the last hit is going to Protois, so it looks like he realized what was going on, and he finds the Scroll of the Beast as well. So this is like the basically the great combination of items that gets entirely useless once Disenchant is around. So Ciara is coming in from the bottom. Both have their first raider with the army, first walkers joining right now as well. No level 2 yet for Protois, but no level 3 yet on the Blade Master of Ciara. So let's see what's going to be more useful for the players. Book of Dead used immediately by Protois, and Ciara does not have Disenchant yet. The first raider of Protois has been taken down already, though the raider of Ciara only hexed, but surround against the Shadowhunter here with the Book of the Dead. Nicely done, and there is still no Disenchant around, and the Shadowhunter is in trouble already. He does have the Town Portal, which he can use, which has been passed to him though, and the Hex is wearing off in time. Town Portal has been used, the Blade Master is taking a lot of damage here as well. The Book of the Dead has done his job. Another raider has fallen here. A very good fight for Protois. And is he actually continuing to apply the pressure here with the Book of the Dead? It looks like that's exactly what he's trying to do here. He still has 1 raider, lost 1 as well as Ciara, and 2 walkers. He's going to the shop right now. At the same time, Ciara, as you can see, he has lost a lot more here. Down to 39 supply. Then again, maybe he should have just Town Portal immediately upon, you know, seeing the Book of the Dead. And now he doesn't have a Town Portal anymore. Yeah, and this is not good. 3 more units are waiting here on the right hand side and snare on one of the peons. The Spirit Lodge is being taken down though. He does have one Spirit Walker only with Adept. Using 1 Spirit Link, using 2 Spirit Links, so now no more Dispel. So now he could even use the Scroll of the Beast here without the chance of it getting dispelled by his opponent. And it looks like the Shadowhunter is moving forward a little bit. Actually, the Blade Master does have this scroll, and he's using it right now. Going for the first raider. One of the raiders of Protois is in trouble as well. He's probably going to fall eventually. Shadowhunter has now reached level 2 though, so he can start using heal waves here, and he should do so. decides not to do so yet. Shadowhunter of Ciara has used one heal wave here. He's gonna have another one in just a second. Raider still is alive, and there's the GG just about the same time as the Blade Master of Ciara would have gone down. So Protois is striking back here in this Orc Mirror on Lost Temple. I mean, it is Lost Temple after all, so the Orc Mirror here is quite straightforward. While Ciara was able to get a bit of an XP lead early on, which he couldn't maintain, and get 2 items early on, which unfortunately for him were Gloves of Haste and Ring of Protection, so 2 of the worst items compared to Circlet and Claws of Attack. Protois was able to get more grunts killed early on, and he was able to make great use of the fact that Ciara gave him the creep camp in the middle. He was able to get the Book of the Dead, and he was also able to calmly enough do the last hit against the second null Overseer and pick up the item with his opponent's Blade Master there. And he got the Scroll of the Beast there. And Ciara just was not passive enough, in my opinion, in this particular circumstance. He should not have taken the fight against the Book of the Dead without Dispel, and he should not have used all of his mana for Spirit Link, being aware that his Spirit Lodge was down and that he was facing a player with Scroll of the Beast in his inventory. So 2 huge mistakes there by Ciara, and that's enough to lose the game, which means the series is tied, which means we'll have a deciding match, which will be on Twisted Meadows.